Princess Leonor of Spain has stepped fully into her role as the crown's most powerful asset, and what's unfolding behind palace walls is nothing short of a royal revolution. With her recent return from the Elcano training cruise, the Princess of Asturias is no longer just a symbol of future leadership. She's becoming the face of a modern monarchy, a commanding presence whose influence is unmistakable and whose transformation has captured the attention of an entire nation. From the moment she descended from the Navy training ship Juan Sebastián de Elcano, observers and insiders knew something had shifted. Gone was the soft-spoken teenager whose public appearances were cautiously curated by the royal household. In her place stood a poised, confident young woman radiating the calm authority of someone fully aware of the weight of her future crown. But what stunned many wasn't just her polished demeanor, it was the clear, strategic way the royal household began positioning her at the very heart of institutional change. According to palace insiders, this decision wasn't made lightly. The Spanish monarchy has weathered storms in recent years, controversies surrounding former King Juan Carlos, political polarization, and an evolving national identity have placed immense pressure on the royal institution to redefine itself. And it's Princess Leonor, not King Felipe or Queen Letizia, who has been tasked with leading that charge. The royal household, in a move that breaks with decades of cautious tradition, has decided to not only highlight Leonor's actions but also empower her to influence the very image and structure of the crown moving forward. In a country where royal protocol has long been treated as sacred, the announcement that the princess would take on a more proactive role in shaping public perception marks a dramatic turning point. From now on, Leonor won't just be seen as the future queen, she'll be seen as the current voice of progress within a monarchy desperately in need of renewal. Her parents, King Felipe VI and Queen Letizia, are reportedly unified in their belief that this transformation is not just necessary but urgent. Their message is clear: the future of the Spanish monarchy rests not on their shoulders but on the remarkable promise of their daughter. Observers within the media, academia, and even some within Republican circles have all noted the significance of this evolution. It's not just about grooming a successor, it's about rebuilding the very image of royalty in the 21st century. And Leonor, who only a year ago was quietly completing her international baccalaureate in Wales, has returned with an unexpectedly dynamic presence. Her every move is now calculated to project confidence, stability, and approachability, traits that are carefully curated but, in Leonor's case, appear to come naturally. Sources close to the Zarzuela Palace confirm that behind closed doors, Leonor has begun participating in strategy meetings, offering her perspective on how the monarchy can better connect with Spain's younger generation. She's reportedly shown particular interest in digital engagement, transparency initiatives, and supporting causes that reflect the evolving values of Spanish society, especially youth education, gender equality, and environmental sustainability. Her ideas are being heard, and more surprisingly, they are being implemented. The change hasn't gone unnoticed by the public. In recent polls, Leonor's approval ratings have soared, often surpassing even those of her father, King Felipe. It's clear that Spaniards are beginning to see her not just as a ceremonial figure, but as a relatable leader in the making. Her demeanor, polite but never aloof, warm but never overexposed, suggests a balance rarely seen in public figures, let alone in royal heirs. Experts in royal etiquette and constitutional monarchy agree. The royal household's recent decisions suggest a deliberate effort to signal that Leonor is not merely waiting in the wings. She is, instead, stepping forward as the architect of the monarchy's survival. What makes all of this even more compelling is the timing. Spain, like much of Europe, finds itself in a period of political and social flux. Economic challenges, debates about regional independence, and rising generational discontent have fueled skepticism about traditional institutions. For the monarchy to remain relevant, it must adapt, and fast. That's exactly what Princess Leonor appears to be doing. With the full support of her parents, she's becoming the face of a new crown, one rooted in service, inclusion, and modern ideals. Queen Letizia, who herself broke royal conventions as a former journalist and commoner, is said to be deeply involved in guiding her daughter's development. Behind the scenes, she ensures Leonor is not just prepared for ceremonial duties, but also equipped with the political sensitivity and intellectual rigor required for the throne. King Felipe, known for his calm diplomacy and integrity, provides the constitutional framework within which Leonor is now beginning to operate. Together, the royal couple have created an environment where their daughter's natural talents can flourish, and flourish they have. Since her return, Leonor has also begun attending more state events and military ceremonies, where her presence often steals the spotlight. With her newly acquired naval training, she brings a sense of discipline and strength to these occasions, reinforcing the message that she is not a passive figurehead but a leader in training. Observers say there's something profoundly symbolic about her time aboard the Elcano, a journey steeped in tradition, used to mold future leaders of Spain's navy, and now associated with the coming of age of the nation's next monarch. Behind the camera flashes and photo ops, however, lies a deeper, more calculated vision. The royal household is quietly reshaping its communication strategy around Leonor. She's being featured more prominently on social media, her speeches are now carefully broadcast with subtitles for younger audiences, and behind each appearance is a coordinated effort to appeal to the very demographic whose support will define the monarchy's fate in the coming decades. What once was hidden or delayed until adulthood is now public and immediate. This transparency, experts say, is both revolutionary and necessary. Still, the risks are high. By placing so much responsibility and visibility on a young royal, the monarchy opens itself to heightened scrutiny. But insiders claim Leonor has shown remarkable emotional resilience, possibly a product of her upbringing under Queen Letizia's meticulous guidance and King Philippe's stoic example. Unlike royal heirs of the past, she has been raised not in a cocoon of privilege but in an environment where duty, public perception, and societal responsibility were daily lessons. Her speeches at public events, articulate, heartfelt, and fluent in multiple languages, have already made headlines. Her military training has been praised by defense leaders. Her ability to connect with children and young adults has made her a role model in ways few royals her age can claim. The change isn't speculative, it's happening in real time. And what's unfolding is far bigger than one young woman's rise. It's the rebirth of a centuries-old institution, shaped not by tradition alone, but by relevance and resonance with the world as it is today. In conversations among Spanish political circles, there's already quiet acknowledgement that Leonor's presence is having a stabilizing effect. While debates about monarchy versus republic still rage on, there's no denying the princess's growing influence in shaping public discourse. That, royal experts say, is the ultimate proof of her emerging power, not through royal decree, but through earned respect. And as the world watches, so too do other royal families. International media has begun drawing parallels between Leonor and other future queens, like Princess Catharina Amalia of the Netherlands and Princess Elizabeth of Belgium, but few have had the same clear, rapid rise in public trust and institutional authority. Leonor's trajectory is unique, and uniquely Spanish. She is embodying a legacy while reimagining it, taking her family's past and forging a future no one expected to come so soon. It's no more secret. The Spanish monarchy is changing, and Princess Leonor is the reason why. With her parents, King Felipe and Queen Letizia, standing firmly behind her, the crown is embracing a transformation not built on illusion but on intention, integrity, and the forward-facing strength of its heir. And as Leonor takes each step into the spotlight, the world is left with one undeniable truth: Spain's future queen is already leading, and the monarchy may never be the same again. Don't forget to like, share, and comment on this video. And if you want more exclusive royal revelations, in-depth breakdowns, and behind-the-scenes insights into Europe's most powerful royal families, make sure you subscribe now. You won't want to miss what comes next. Now the question is, will Princess Leonor's rise truly redefine royalty for a new generation, or is the weight of history still too heavy to escape?